Hi strangers and welcome back to the Nightly Show with Taco. Even if it's not nighttime, you're still here. So once again, we're talking about shotguns. Not a while back did I release a video talking about shotguns and how they got buffed. Both of them. In Operation Resurgence, back in Operation Viper, you know, they're Operation Viper shotguns and they're kind of busted. Manila was pretty busted and AA-12 was just kind of, well, garbage. And then Operation Resurgence rolled around, and both the Benelli and the AA-12 got buffed in different ways. AA-12 got the 30 mag. Benelli just was, I think they gave it more ammo. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what I said last video, but you get the point. But guess what? They got nerfed now. Which, when you think about it, I released a video talking about how they got buffed, and then they got nerfed. So it kind of makes you wonder if PL5 watches my videos. I mean, I doubt it, but you know, there's a chance. I'm just gonna say no though, right? If they do, hello, but probably not. Anyways, Benelli got reduced RPM and reload speed. I definitely can feel the RPM. Reload speed, I'm not 100% sure on. Only one of my fans went ahead and let me know that. So that's kind of dicey, you know, right there. I don't know if that's 100% true or not. I think it kind of is. It does feel a little bit slower just overall. But yeah, you can no longer have an amyotrophic lateral sclerosis episode and shoot all of your shotgun shells at once with the Benelli, which is a pretty nice change, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest, it's really nice to, you know, not have to worry about peeking a corner and then already there's 8 shotgun shells coming right at you in the span of 0.5 seconds. So honestly, I know a lot of people are probably gonna hate me for saying this, but I kind of think that the Benelli change made it kind of balanced. It doesn't really feel like, hey, spam the left mouse button and shoot all your shells at once. It feels kind of more like you have to pump it. It's more like a pump action now. You know, there's a split second between you can shoot again. And honestly, I kind of like how it feels. It does feel like an actual sort of balanced shotgun. And yes, I know it does. Hey, look at that shotgun. It does well in CQC. Wow, that's a crazy concept. I can't believe a shotgun will one-tap you in CQC. It's like shotguns were kind of made to be good in close quarters combat. However, I pretty much can feel how it falls off at a range, and it kind of falls off hard due to the fact that you can't shoot a whole bunch of follow-up shots now. You know, it's like boom, 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 boom. It's not just boom, boom. You know, yeah, that was a I'm gonna have to cut that out. That was a horrible gun sound effect, but you get the point. So pump action instead of being semi-automatic, and I really do like the change. I think the Benelli is sort of balanced now. It doesn't feel like turn a corner, shoot all of your shells. There's not a problem anymore. It's more like you kind of have to be a little bit tactical, I guess, in a way. You have to kind of think a little bit. Well, it's a shotgun. You don't think too much, but you think a little bit more now because, you know, you actually have to pump the shotgun. It's a little bit slower, which I think is actually a pretty good change. It was honestly amazing how nobody was talking about this when the update rolled out and the shotguns got nerfed. More people were talking about the AA-12, the Benelli, and everybody complains about the Benelli. Why was nobody talking about the Benelli nerf? It was like everybody was like, hey, nerf this gun. It's so overpowered. Why aren't you nerfing this? And then when they nerfed it, nobody said a thing. I don't get the community. I don't know why you do that. Literally nobody said a thing about it. I didn't even know until I used the Benelli. I don't get the logic behind this community, but hey, if you keep complaining about a gun and then it gets nerfed, you might as well talk about it, right? Like it's kind of a big deal because, you know, the devs are listening to you and then they do it and then you don't acknowledge it. Like, what the heck? Anyways, now we're done with the Benelli. Moving on to the AA-12. The AA-12 got its 30 mag removed and turned into a 12 mag. Personally, I think that's kind of a weird decision choice because I felt like you should have given the AA-12 the 20 drum, which a lot of people asked for, and then, you know, kind of tweaked it from there because it was like 30 mag was just absurd. I don't know why there was a 30 mag in the game. I'm gonna hope that was like a typo or something. I don't know how you typo 30 and 12. I'm not a developer, so maybe that's just a common mistake. If it is, I apologize, but I don't know why they gave 30 drum. Once again, I know I've already said this, but I don't know why they gave it a 30 drum instead of a 20 drum. So my from a dev standpoint, my philosophy would have been like, alright, 30 mag is just kind of stupid. Let's give it a 20 mag. And if people complain about that, we can nerf it down to 12. You know, that way we still have an extended mag in the game, which we want. And then, you know, it's not completely stupid. Well, instead of cutting down from 30 to 12, that's not even half of your mag. Half of 30 is 15, so they cut down half of the mag and more. It's just an over-the-top kind of thing that I don't think was really necessary to happen to the AA-12. Because like I said before, I think the 30 mag was fine for the AA-12. It didn't really bother me. You know, it being in the game, like even in PvP, I was like, alright, 30 mag, doesn't matter. It's not that bad because AA-12 still kind of sucks. It's kind of nice to have that attachment. And not to say it does have its downsides, you know, you lose ergonomics, you lose some speed. So it's got its balance to it, kind of. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit annoying when someone just turns the corner, boom, 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 just over and over and over again. Which is kind of like how the deal with the Benelli was, is that you could just shoot all your shells at once, and there's nothing you could really do about it. But, anyways, AA-12, it's an automatic shotgun. It should kind of do that. It's kind of its role. And obviously, it falls off super hard at a range. Like, they really did balance. Well, they didn't, like, balance the AA-12 well. It was kind of like, hey, here's a new shotgun, but we're going to make it bad. So that way nobody can complain about it. But there's still going to be some people that like it because, you know, hey, you got to be quirky and unique in this game, apparently. So AA-12 should have gotten the 20 mag for it instead of a 12 mag. Once again, I really don't get why they decided to make that choice. If somebody does know, please let me know, because I really don't think... while I do think 30 mag was an absurd number to have, I don't think a 20 mag would have been that big of a deal, or a 20 drum. That's what a lot of people wanted. I've seen is a 20 drum, not a 20 mag. But you get the point. So you still have an extended mag into the game, and you get an attachment that a lot of people have been asking for on the AA-12 without really buffing it too much. Plus, you could also just, you know, make the reload slower for a 20 drum, make ergonomics worse, and, you know, make a movement speed worse. So I don't really see what the big deal is, you know. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. I'm sorry I was a little bit late on this episode. I kind of just got caught up with other things, mostly just schoolwork and stuff like that. But yeah, I've really been enjoying the series. I actually have, like, I think 4 more episodes besides this one that I really want to do, and I look forward to making it. But yeah, I can't think of anything else I want to rant about shotguns. I mean, everyone loves shotguns, right? So I mean, it's sad to see them get nerfed, right? You know, everyone is crying over the fact that shotguns got nerfed. Nobody is happy about this at all. I swear, I've got to be like the only person who has realized they've been nerfed, right? Because I haven't seen like a single person talking about the nerf. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, seriously, this is kind of a big deal. Everybody hates shotguns in BRM5, and then it gets nerfed, and then nobody acknowledges it. I don't... What is your all's philosophy? Please tell me, so we can be on the same page. And anyways, my Discord and the BRM5 Gang Discord is going to be in the description. My Discord is pretty epic. I highly recommend you join. I would love to see you there. BRM5 Gang Discords, where a bunch of BRM5 Gang, or BRM5 YouTubers and their communities kind of just join together. We have a couple events going on. You know, we just kind of hang out and chill. Pretty fun time. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone.